Hello students, myself Kiran Jha, lecturer VPMP Polytechnic Gandhinagar. The topic that I am going to cover today is about features of Java. This topic is from the unit Introduction to Java from the subject Java Programming. This subject is from the GTU diploma and the code of the subject Java Programming is 3350703. The topic name is features of Java. Now about the objectives that we will cover here. Objective. After completing this presentation, we will be able to complete the features like simple, object-oriented, portable, platform-independent, secured, robust, architecture-neutral, interpreted, high-performance, multi-threaded, distributed, dynamics, and many more are there. But we will try to complete these 12 features in this presentation. Now about the introduction. The primary objective of Java programming. So, the primary objective of Java programming language is to make it portable, simple and secure programming language. So, it is portable, simple and secure programming language. The features of Java are also known as Java buzzwords. Java buzzwords is the other name for Java features. Apart from this, there are some excellent features which play an important role in the popularity of this language. There are many other features apart from this also which play a very important role for the popularity of this language. The first feature is simple. Java syntax is based on C++. It is also called simple because it is designed to be easy to learn. If you understand the basic concept of object-oriented programming in Java, it would be easy to master the subject. Java has removed many complicated and rarely used features. For example, explicit pointers, operator overloading, etc. Explicit pointer is a part of C programming language. Operator overloading, it is part of C++. So it is being removed here in Java programming language. There is no need to remove unreferenced objects because there is an automatic garbage collection in Java. It means if there is no need of being used the object in program, so the unreferenced object, if the object is not being used in the program, that object is automatically collected by garbage collector. So there is automatic garbage collector available. Object oriented. Object oriented. In Java, everything is an object. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Everything in Java, as I said, it is an object. Object-oriented means we organize our software as a combination of different types of objects that incorporates both data and behavior. Java can be easily extended since it is based on the object model. Java language can be easily extended as it is based on object model. Next feature is platform independent. Unlike many other programming languages including C and C++, when Java is compiled, it is not compiled into platform specific machine, rather into platform independent Bayard code. Java is platform independent because it is different from other languages like C and C++, which are compiled into platform specific machines, while Java is a Gora, write once and run anywhere language. Java code can be run on many multiple platforms like Windows, Linux, Sun Solaris machine operating system. Java code is compiled by the compiler and converted into Bayard code. The main important feature of Java is Gora, that is write once and run anywhere. This is Bayard code. This Bayard code is a platform independent code because it can run on multiple platforms. Next is secure. With Java secure feature, it enables to develop virus-free, tamper-free system. By using this secured feature, you can develop secured atmosphere, virus-free, tamper-free atmosphere. Java is best known for its security. With Java, we can develop, as I said, virus-free as well as tamper-free atmosphere. Java is secured also because we are not using here pointers. Java programs run inside a virtual machine sandbox. also known for its feature like robust. Why robust? Because it is very strong. Java is robust also because it uses strong memory management. So management is not the issue here. There is also lack of pointers. As I said in my earlier slides also, we are not using pointers in Java programming language. So there is lack of pointers which avoids the security problem. So security issues are not the problem here. There is automatic garbage collection in Java which runs on the JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine, to get rid of objects which are not being used by Java application anymore. As I said, unreferenced objects are being collected by automatic garbage collector, and that's why it is robust. Architecture neutral. Java is architecture neutral because there are no implementation dependent features. For example, the size of primitive types is also fixed. It means implementation, we do not have to create different implementation. In C programming, integer data type occupies 2 bytes of memory for 32-bit architecture and 4 bytes of memory for 64-bit architecture. However, it occupies 4 bytes of memory for both 32 and 64-bit architectures in Java. It means we do not have to bother about the implementation. Next is interpreted. Interpreted is again one of the very important features of Java. Java bytecode is translated on the fly to native machine instructions and is not stored anywhere. The development process is more rapid means fast, and analytical since the linking is an incremental and lightweight process. This is interpreted language. Portable. Java is portable because it facilitates you to carry the Java bytecode to any platform. You can carry the Java bytecode, that is .class file, to any platform. It does not require any implementation. As I said, it does not bother about the implementation. It is one of the very strongest features of Java, that is, it is portable. Next is high performance. Java is faster than other traditional interpreted programming languages because Java bytecode is close to native code. Native codes are like C and C++. With the use of just-in-time compilers, Java enables high performance as it uses just-in-time compiler. Because of that, the performance is very high. We will talk about just-in-time compilers when we will see the next topic. Distributed. Why it is distributed language? Java is designed for the distributed environment of the internet. It is designed basically for the distribution of internet. Distributed environment of the internet. Java is distributed also because it facilitates users to create distributed applications in Java. Examples are RMI and EJB are used for creating distributed application. RMI and EJB are examples of distributed application. This feature of distributed features of Java makes us able to access files by calling the methods from any machine on the internet. This is one of the very important features. Distributed, it means distributed environment of internet. Multi-threading. Multi-threading, as here there are two words, multi-thread. Thread means a small program, multi means more than one. A thread is like a separate program executing concurrently. Executing concurrently, it means parallelly we can run more than one program. We can write programs that deal with many tasks at once by defining multiple threads. We can define more than one thread, that is multiple threads or programs for dealing with many tasks at once. The main advantage of multi-threading is that it does not occupy memory for each thread. As I said, memory management is not the issue for Java programming language. So the advantage of multi-threading is that it does not occupy memory for each thread. Thread is nothing but it is a small program. Also, it is a dynamic. Dynamic, it means it is a versatile language. Java is a dynamic language. It supports dynamic loading of classes. That is, you can load the class whenever it is required by the program. It means classes are loaded on demand. Whenever there is demand by the program, it loads the class. It also supports function from its native languages. As I said in my earlier slide also, native languages are C and C++. Java supports dynamic compilation and automatic memory management, that is garbage collection. It also supports dynamic compilation and automatic memory management, that is unreferenced objects are being collected by automatic garbage collector, which makes it dynamic. Thank you so much. If you like the presentation, please subscribe it and keep watching my next video for the further topics of Java programming language from the diploma section. Thank you so much.